Hello, welcome to my Flosstube channel, Catherine Stitches. I am Catherine and I am a little bit late with my weekly video. I usually film on a Saturday or a Sunday, but this week I just did not have any motivation. I had such a busy week last week. I was so tired, so it didn't happen. The thought of just doing all the organisation and everything around filming, I just was not in the mood. So I am here before work and yeah, so excuse my tired looking face. I am, sorry, let me just get up my notes. So this is Flosstube number 5. I can't believe I've got 5 videos. And I must say I'm really enjoying doing them actually, and you know, I'm getting so many lovely comments from people, and yeah, it's encouraging me to stitch on things. And I think I said this last week as well, it's encouraging me to stitch on things that maybe have been sitting for quite a while that I haven't picked up, so that's been good. Okay, I have worked on a total of 6 projects. I have no new starts, but I have a finished object. Oh, which, oops, sorry, I knew I forgot something. Okay, well, I will start with the finished object. If anyone has been watching my videos, this may not be a surprise. So this is my, well, it's not mine, it's my husband's golfing Santa stocking. And I can't believe I got it finished. I worked super hard last week to get it finished. So this is where it is. It's all finished. I'm so happy with how it looks. So I'm just going to give you a close up of some of the detail. So I did manage to do the name on the top. It's not perfect. The T and the R, it was one stitch too far over. So this is done on 14 count easy count Ada, 2/1 full cross using DMC and AMO. This was 3 stitchy sessions last week, so I think I got this finished maybe on Wednesday night last week. So this bad boy is a total of 16,799 stitches. I started in June 2024. Not saying that, I could have easily got this finished sooner than I did, but such is life and such is all these projects that need so much more work. So as I say, next thing I need to do is get these grid lines off. If anyone has any, so I've never washed, I've never finished a piece that has grid lines on it, apart from something I've gridded myself where it's been with the friction pen and I've just ironed the lines off. Has anyone got any experience? What's the best way? Is it okay to put this in the washing machine, or should you just like do it by hand? So if anyone can advise me, that would be great. I mean, I don't want to put it in the washing machine and then something bad happening to it, but at the same time, is that the best way? I don't know. Please comment with your tips and tricks for how to get the lines out. And then it'll be going to, as I said, I think I'm just going to take it to the sewing shop in my, like, one town across and see how much it will be to get this finished, because I don't think I'm going to attempt it. I really don't want to ruin it. So yeah, I feel like after putting so much work into this one, I was a wee bit like really struggling to like focus on doing anything. So I was like picking up this, was picking up that, and you'll see my weekly stitch count like is way down because I don't know, I just couldn't settle. I couldn't, like, nothing was grabbing me, nothing I was like really enjoying stitching on, which I don't like that feeling. I don't like that feeling at all. Like, I love stitching, but yeah, maybe it's because, I don't know, is that normal when you finish something and, you know, I don't know. You'll see some of the projects actually. I picked up one of my first projects, which I haven't picked up in so long. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I need to focus on something smaller to like get a finish or something. I don't know. I actually didn't do any stitching on Sunday at all because I was just not feeling it, which, you know, unless I'm out somewhere or I'm in the office, or yeah, I would generally try to stitch every single day. So the fact that I didn't, I was at home and I chose not to stitch, it's unheard of. So anyway, okay, so that was my first finish, and my first finish while doing my floss tube, so that's really nice. Okay, the next one, I've got everything just piled down here, so sorry. I should really have this better organized. Okay, so next one is an enchanted place. So I'm doing the Max Colors version. This is charted by Stitches So Beautiful, artwork by Eder Jose Rosa. So there is a sale for this one that Dawn Marie and Ebony are hosting, and this is where I am on this now. So this is on 25 count even weave, 2/110, and I'm doing this in CXC, DMC and AMO, just whatever I have really. So I only had one stitchy session on this one, and this has 700 stitches in it. My mind was so, sorry, that needle minder is from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. You know, my mind was so all over the place that this week and pretty much all of my projects I forgot to take like a before photo, so I had to go back on my previous videos and like take screenshots, which I haven't had to do yet. So I don't know, I just I couldn't function, I don't know, and I was actually really tired over the weekend, and yeah, but feeling better now, so that's where that one is. I don't have percentages this week again. Brain isn't working, so sorry about that. But that's 700 stitches more on that one. Okay. Wednesday and Cat. So I didn't work on her last week, so I thought I might as well pick her up again. Now I know I had her in a bigger frame last week, but it was getting a wee bit too tricky to work on with my Lowry stand. So this is Wednesday and Cat, charted by Stitches So Beautiful, artwork by Sphinx Design Studio. This is where she is, and the name lighter stuck right in the middle. Yeah, 25 count easy count Lagana 2/110 using CXC, DMC and AMO. So this only got one stitchy session and it was only 143 stitches. So I was just working in some more of these park threads. So I've literally only got this bunch left. So I'll probably just work this in again, and yeah, as I think I said last week, I'll just start to come down on this side a bit more. So this is where this one's at now. I love her. I actually seen someone else on Instagram starting her, and I enabled her, so sorry, but she is lovely. I just love the details of the ears, so that's where she is. Super nice and spooky. Okay, whip number 3. So this is Rose Library, charted by Unconventional X-Stitch, Cross Stitch, artwork by Ivy Dollamore. So this is a start with Nina, and this is where I am now. This is 25 count easy count Lagana 2/1, and this is done using CXC. This only got one stitchy session of 357 stitches. So yeah, the colours are fabulous. I really love the colours, and it's not, I'm gonna say it's not, like there's a few little stitches here and there, but I'm gonna say, like, you can see my back, like there's a couple of ones that travel, but mostly, you know, mostly you're getting a good, you know, if you have, I take one thread and then use that thread wherever it goes and try to, you know, finish the 10 by 10 blocks, and you know, you usually can get, you know, a good amount of stitches done. You know, I'm not doing 1 or 2 and then having to end. So yeah, it's, the charting's lovely on it, I must say. I'm really impressed. I would definitely like to get, I've got my eye on a couple more of unconventional cross stitch charts. There's one with cats that all have like Christmas hats on. But the only thing is it looks a little bit dark. So yeah, I don't know. There's another one of like a little witch in a kitchen. I quite like the look of that one as well. Okay, the next one is Eddie Munson. So yeah, Don Marie, if you're watching, look away now. So this is Eddie Munson, charted by Thread Geeks, artwork by Will Shrike. So again, I didn't get very much done. Oops, forgot that I knew I had to do something that needs snipped. So this is 18 count easy count Ada using CXC. This is 2 stitchy sessions with a total of 342 stitches. So I think I'll work more in the neck there, and yeah, I talked about my thread organization for this one, and I was using the sandwich bag, and I made my own sort of like thread drops for it, but I don't really know if it's gonna work long term. I don't think I would do it for my bigger projects because, as I said, sometimes when I'm pulling out a strand it gets a little bit knotted, and then I'm not going to do the whole bag to put the thread back in, so I don't know. I'll keep going with it. I'll keep using it. I'm not going to not use it now that I've put the time and effort into making it. But I don't think it would work for me for like bigger projects, so that's a no. Then my last one, I was having a bit of a like, I think every week I like to just put some work into Christmas projects, it seems now. So this is my Nutcracker, or as I call him, Virgil. If anyone watched the first video, you will know why. This is a pattern by Needle Lot Designs. I'm just trying to get him. And yeah, I haven't worked on him in quite some time. So, okay, I'll just let that hang like that. So this is done on 14 count iridescent blue Ada, 2/1 full cross using DMC and AMO, but I will be switching this to CXC. This got 1 stitchy session, and I got 406 stitches. So I mostly worked sort of in this bauble here. So I had like one brown colour that I was trying to get a lot done. But yeah, isn't he so lovely? I really need to get his head done because, I mean, he looks a bit creepy, the headless Nutcracker. Well, I suppose that's quite fitting for Halloween. The headless Nutcracker. Okay, I need to work on Virgil's head. That's going to be my next thing. So yeah, as I said, I didn't do any stitching on Sunday. And I know technically like I only do, if I'm doing, last week for example, I filmed on Sunday and I did Saturday to Saturday my progress, and this is the same for this video. I did last Saturday afternoon after I filmed to Saturday off just past. So obviously I will be talking about what I did on Sunday, but the reason why I'm switching this one to CXC is because I have a master set of CXC. I got it from Factory Shop on AliExpress, and I have a pip and chip system for one of the IKEA boxes, which is basically like floss drop hangers, which is incredible. Now, I had a collection of AMO and DMC from like various Facebook de-stash groups and just building up some, you know, DMC. I don't tend to buy DMC anymore. I'm primarily CXC, although my Witchwood Express, I did order the Royal Broderie to try that, just to see what that's like, because I've never tried it. I probably have a feeling it's going to be very like AMO. And so I had the system and I had all the AMO and the DMC in it, but there was a lot of gaps in it because obviously as I was using, and I wasn't really enjoying using it anymore. So what I did on Sunday was I had all my CXC on like floss cards, so the 10, you know, 10 per row, which means you've got 20, and you know, the plastic floss cards. And because I've been using them more and more, I had obviously like stacks this high of all these floss cards. So I thought, let's transfer all the DMC and all the AMO onto the floss cards, and then let's put all my CXC into the pip and chip system. And it is lovely. It's really, really nice. The only thing is, because I cut my threads quite short, so the only ones, now this isn't my CXC, this is for my princesses one. I only have this to hand, but so I cut quite short lengths, and because it obviously makes them go a bit chunkier, it's a little bit of a squash in the box. Now I know they're designed to fit in one box, but I messaged Debbie from Pip and Chip to ask, look, do you have, because the Pip and Chip system fits onto reels, and there was no option to buy like the reels individually, so I asked Debbie, do you sell them individually? So yeah, I'll put a photograph in and you can see what it's like. So I don't mind going over 2 boxes because that works for me. I know that might not work for everyone, so yeah, that's what I did. So I don't know when they're going to be arriving, but yeah, it'll make it so much easier, and yeah, it'll be nice. It'll be nice that I have a bit more space to, like, it's a bit like a filing system for your thread, and going to make it so much quicker to find colors, because I'm just going to stitch out of that master set for a lot of my projects now, the ones that I don't have kitted up. So my weekly stitch count for this week is 3,961. So that's a little bit down. Last week it was 7,607. So yeah, we're probably just like half of last week, but I don't know, you have these weeks, and it's not about the number of stitches. It's very easy to like look at your stitching and look at the amount of stitches you've done and use that as a measure, but obviously it's how much you're enjoying stitching. And that's what I had to say to myself yesterday. It doesn't matter how many stitches I'm getting, it's how I'm feeling doing it. So that's the main thing. So yeah. So haul, no haul to show today. I have nothing. I'm still waiting on my fabrics for my bags from AliExpress. I'm still waiting on my, I'm still waiting on my threads from my Witchwood Express. I'm really, really looking forward to getting that started actually. So whenever they come, I might do a little bit of like a kit up and chat or something when I'm doing it. So if you have any questions you would like to ask me, I can certainly answer those during that. I don't know, it's just something I've been maybe thinking about, because I love watching people doing like kit ups. I love people, like, I don't know why, I love seeing people's processes, and then if they're having a wee bit of a chat while they do it, yeah, I like that. I think that's nice. So I gotta do what I enjoy, but also if you want to see me do anything, I want to do a stitch with me at some stage, but I don't know. I have actually been thinking, I don't know. Okay, so this chair, this is my stitchy chair. Let me just do that. So the arms on this stitchy chair are quite broad, like they're probably like that, are really, really thick arms. And obviously I have the extension arm to go over the sofa with my lorry stand. Oh, sorry, that's a wee bit skew with. And even when I have the arm on, I'm sitting like way to the corner of this, and I'm sort of like all hunched up trying to stitch. And I actually joined a group on Facebook, which was like, I think cross stitch stands or something like that. Because I've seen some fantastic stands. I think there's like an Almanac one, and there's other ones. I would love to have a stand which basically, like, if I sit in the chair, the stand comes under, the legs go under the chair, and it's right in front of me. So I can sit in the middle of my chair where I'm not all like hunched over to the side. And I work on Q-snaps, so I was having a look online, and a lot of them look like they're geared towards scroll frames. And I like Q-snaps. I've never tried a scroll frame before, but I've got quite a large number of Q-snaps now, and I like them. So, I feel like that's the style that I want to do. So I don't know. I was going to put a, well, no, I am going to put a post into that group to see if anyone has any suggestions. But if anyone has any suggestions about a stand that goes under with, that can accommodate a Q snap on the front, potentially you know, tablet, like a clip from my tablet straight in front of me, please let me know. I see some of these stands and they're pretty pricey, so yeah, maybe it's something I'm gonna have to save up for if someone suggests something weird and wonderful. I have seen amazing ones. Was it the Almanac one? And it was like $700. Oh, it looked incredible. But at the same time, I have to look at it like it's an investment. I stitch nearly every single day. And what I don't want to do is to be so hunched over, my posture to be really poor, and then get like pain and then not being able to stitch. So ultimately I need to find a setup which really works for me and that I'm comfortable with, and that, you know, I can stitch for a long time without feeling pain. So please send me your recommendations. I also wanted to say I totally forgot that I had joined in with the Bella Filipina Blackwater Siren Sal. And it was only that Megan from Coffee Craft Fabric sent me an email to say I must have did like a sign up for potential fabric for it from Megan. And she emailed last week to say, oh, I have the fabric dyed, you know, when it's dry I'll send you a photograph to see you're happy. And I totally forgot that it was starting this week, so that I'll have that to show. If anyone hasn't seen that, it looks incredible. Like there's no like, obviously it's a stitch along, so there's no like, I'll put a photograph in now, but because I have it on screen, it looks just, I don't know, it looks so alluring, it looks so lovely. So I'm so intrigued. When I seen it I was like, yeah, have to stitch that. It looked yeah. I think the description was something like, yeah, the alluring body, the enchanting songs, the wicked giggles masked with angelic faces. Beware of the tricks, stitch at your own risk. So when I read that, I thought, that sounds really fun. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to use my CXC master set. Now there is quite a lot of beads. There's some, well, you can do Kreinik or you can do petite treasure braid, but I don't get on with Kreinik, so I like petite treasure braid, so I'm going to use that. So I think I'm going to just do all the stitching first, and then I'll do the beads. Sorry, I'll do the petite treasure braid and then I'll do the beads. Because I use Q-snaps, I have to be a little bit careful with beads, because obviously if I do them as I go and then the frame moves over a beaded area, you know, I don't want to be like smashing the beads. So yeah, so that'll be a new start this week if my fabric arrives in time. I wanted to just talk about another few things. So Nadia, Dark X Stitch, she has made the decision to close her Etsy shop, and she's getting a full-time job. So Nadia, it sounds like you have made the right decision. And yes, so she's got a lot more time to do some stitching now. But on the plus side, Nadia has, so she had a lot of patterns that she charted along with one of her friends who does diaries, and she's put them all in her Facebook group for free. So Nadia, thank you so much. That is just so generous. And so many new members joined her Facebook group yesterday, so obviously everyone is just on the hunt for a lovely new chart now. So if anyone wants to stitch one, I think we should do a little hashtag for Nadia, because she deserves it, and she's, you know, she put so much work into these charts and she's, you know, putting them on for free now. So, you know, let's do some sort of hashtag. I don't know, I'm not good with these things, so, but I think we need to acknowledge Nadia's generosity for the free charts. Yeah, so as I said last week, I was doing some painting pottery with my little nephew and my cousin on Friday afternoon, and it was so much fun. I loved it. And of course I had to do a Wednesday themed set. I didn't know what I was going to do, I thought I was going to do a pumpkin, but I thought, "Ugh, but I'll only be able to have it out like once a year." Well, you know, I wouldn't have to, I could keep it out. So I drink espressos in the morning, and I seen this little espresso cup and saucer, and I was like, yep, that's going to be a Wednesday theme. So I'll and then start a photograph. Now it's not ready yet. It takes about a week for them to, you know, put it in the kiln and do the glazing and stuff like that. So yeah, I think I'm going to pick that up on Friday, hopefully. Ruben did a dinosaur, and Julianne did a cup, because, you know, we were being very sensible and, you know, wanted to get something that we were going to be able to use on a day and daily basis. So that was so much fun. And then this weekend, me and my husband, we are 2 years married on Sunday. So we're heading down to Dublin for one night just, and we can't wait. We're really looking forward to it. We're just going to get the train down. So yeah, we've got some lovely food, food places booked. So I'm off on Monday, so I'll be filming on Monday. So yeah, I'll be a little bit late with that. So that's that. So no stitching on Saturday or Sunday. So I'm probably not going to get as much stitching this week either. But I'm working from home this week because it's Halloween week and it seems like everyone's off from work. So I thought I'd take the opportunity, let's work from home. But yeah, it's busy enough. It's busy enough. So working from home. So I need to go now, log in for work. I'll get this uploaded. But yeah, please give me some recommendations on the stocking and on the stands, and let's get a hashtag started for Nadia's, if you're starting any of Nadia's pieces. So yep, happy stitching. I will chat to you all on Monday. And yeah, have a great week. Thank you guys. See ya.